Earlier this week, I was lucky enough to attend an event at Rockcliffe Hall. It was held by the Bank of England, and what they were doing was talking about what they've kind of found over the past kind of 6 to 12 months, kind of trends that are going on with a lot of businesses, especially kind of manufacturing type businesses, and things that they see moving forward, which I thought was kind of worth talking about. So one actually is to do with coronavirus. I know it's a topic that everyone's kind of killing to death at the moment, but for me, for most businesses, even if you yourself are not potentially impacted because you don't trade in China or have a supply chain yourself, it could be that your customers are. So even if you work in recruitment, it could be that your pipeline slows down because of challenges elsewhere in the economy. So actually I thought it was an interesting kind of dynamic. Some of the other kind of feedback which came out was to do with almost because we've had inherently low interest rates for quite a while, that might have actually helped keep some companies alive when actually in other markets they would have actually gone bust by now. But almost when you throw into that same factor the supply chain risk, there is a shortfall in productivity for the UK against other nations. And some people blame this on Brexit, where essentially companies have underfunded certain things such as robotics, AI, lots of kind of different things, and instead opted to maybe up manpower in the short term. They've done this because it's more flexible, but actually now that we're starting to move forward, we have to play catch up in some different ways. So actually when you throw into this the kind of squeezing margins which are going on for a lot of companies at the moment, we also have the new national minimum wage which is going to come in very shortly. On two fronts, this could create the environment which is very challenging for a lot of people, and almost based on that, if you ever want to pick my brains about the strategy to increase your own kind of profitability, things that you could do to survive potentially, and or to kind of turn it around and look at your revenue streams to really kind of accelerate out, kind of please get in touch. But then actually for companies that are doing very well at the moment, it could be that a M&A activity might come up, so that's mergers and acquisitions, that actually a potential supply chain partner, customer, competitor might actually be in trouble. They could actually go bust, which could be a brilliant opportunity for you to really expand and grow your business based on what else is going on. So I thought with all of these kind of factors going on, and actually just from my own experience, it's a very interesting time, it's a very turbulent time. But actually, if your business you're looking to, or you're trying to decide what's the best way forward, please kind of reach out. I love completely confidentially to kind of go through all this kind of with you. And my big thing is that in a single day, I genuinely believe that you can help take a business forward and just have the roadmap to decide kind of what to do next. And then depending on what that is, be it a short-term kind of survival kind of turnaround, we'll just sell the shit out of whatever you need to do, and I will help you physically do whatever it is you need to do to kind of survive. Or likewise, if things are going really well, we can plan between where you are now and where you want to be, and almost a roadmap to get there. And that could include some opportunistic acquisitions, or it could be looking at revenue streams. What else could you do? Who could you sell into? And even sectors that are really starting to boom in the region. So I'd love to know your thoughts. What have you found at the moment? Is there any challenges on the horizon which you've kind of you're concerned about or you see as a great opportunity? I'd love to know. And obviously a lot of these are very kind of sensitive topics, so I'm sure a lot of them will be private messages, but I'd love to know what you think.